Hey, challengers, it is week 2 of the spring meltdown. And do I have a show in store for you? So stay tuned for the next 15 minutes. I got a couple of sweet things, 3 sweet things, in fact, to talk to you about. So without further ado, here we go. Agenda for week 2 is nutrition, digestion. Favorite topic. Exercise is Nate's going to go over the squat. There's a squat involved with this challenge, so stay tuned for that. And then we're going to talk about fiber and the cleanse. First of all, the problem with digestion is there's a lot going on with digestion. Okay, so people are on antibiotics, they're on medications, people are stressed out. Rumor has it, people are often on a high fat, low fiber diet. People don't move as much, lower hydration, low vitamin B6, and low omega-3s. So now with digestion, let's just break this down a little bit. So our goals are to help people build skeletal mass and lose fat, burn fat. And a lot of this has to do with making sure that we feed our metabolisms appropriately in order for that to happen. Your metabolism is complicated. We talked about that last week. There's a lot of things going on with your metabolism. So if your metabolism is not getting the required nutrients, vitamins, and minerals to do what it needs to do, you're not going to perform the best that you can. All right, so let's break this down. So when you consume food, it goes in your mouth, right? You're going to start chewing it, then you swallow it, and then it goes in your tummy, breaks it down a little bit more, and you get some absorption in the stomach. And then as it gets into your intestines, that's when the absorption starts to happen. Okay, so when you consume protein, for example, and we need to get that protein to the muscles because you just crushed a pull workout, and you need some repair to your lats, okay, because you did a bunch of pull-ups. Now it's got to take that whole process through and then get to your lats. And if your gut is compromised and you're not getting the absorption that you need from the food that you're eating, you're not going to get the recovery that your body and you deserve. So there's a lot of things going on with this. So a couple of things that we're going to tackle is stomach acid. You have acid in your tummy that helps break down food so you can prepare that food for digestion. In your stomach, you need, and in your gut, you need pre and probiotics rather. And also fiber is a key component in this complicated situation. So as you can see that the track that your food takes, there's a lot going on, and there could be a few breakdowns. So I want to talk about some breakdowns and some things you can do about it to hopefully put your body in a position to perform the way you deserve to perform. So here we go. Dropping acid. Okay, sorry if I giggle a little bit when I say that, but here are some symptoms that would indicate that you may have issues with stomach acid, perhaps low stomach acid. So read the list. There's a lot going on there. So that's it can absolutely be, that could be you. All right. Now let's talk about 5 ways to drop acid. Okay. Number 1, chew your food 30 times. Okay. 30 chews is recommended at least to get your food broken down. So when it gets in your tummy, your stomach doesn't have to work as hard. You don't need as much acid to beat that food up. Okay. So don't just scarf it down, chew your dang food. Limit processed foods. All right, that's a no-brainer. Hopefully you guys are on that same path. Now, processed foods are typically high in sugar and fat, and other chemicals that, GMOs, things like that could cause some inflammation to your gut and could cause a compromised gut from that. And if that happens, that helps. That reduces your body's efficiency and absorption, therefore compromising the stomach acid. Fermented vegetables is a great way to add in some prebiotics and to help build up some stomach acid. So like kimchi, sauerkraut, pickles, things like that are great. What I love to do is number 4 is drink apple cider vinegar. I'm addicted to this stuff. I love it. So I usually do that after a couple of meals a day, 2 meals a day. I just do a shot of it, and I do like a tad of rehydrate with it, and it tastes really yummy. I like it. So on the rocks, so it's nice. And number 5 is eat ginger. I don't know how that got on there. I don't even know who Ginger is, but I wouldn't recommend eating her. But anyways, just kidding. Ginger's a root. Eat ginger. You can actually steep ginger in some tea. I would challenge you to you can buy ginger, and you can. I don't do this, but I put turmeric, for example. It's a great antioxidant. You can put that in your coffee and steep it into your coffee. Do the same thing with ginger, coffee, tea. You can supplement it also, but that's also a great way to help out with stomach acid. Many of like the M&S products that AdvoCare has will have ginger in it, and then, like I said, it helps your body prepare for food. So prebiotics and probiotics. These are bugs. Okay, these are the good bugs. These are the good bugs in your stomach. The probiotics are the bugs. The prebiotics are the food for the bugs. Okay, so here, let's talk about the bugs first. You're going to get the bugs from yogurt, sauerkraut, kefir, pickles, kimchi, tempeh supplements. You can do all of those things, and you can get good sugar bugs, right? And then for prebiotics, we got to feed those bugs. Those are your options for some really good prebiotics to make sure those sugar bugs do the thing. And that's what also helps your body break down foods and as it goes through your digestion process. Fiber is a big one. Okay, guys. So fiber is what allows your body to detoxify. And it's such a huge miss for many people, because you do need 35 to 35, somewhere in that range, 35 to 35 grams per day. That's typo. It should be 25 to 35 per day, 25 female, 35 for males. Track it on MyFitnessPal. It does show that nutrient on MyFitnessPal, and that's the best way to do it. It'll give you a real snapshot of where you're at. So soluble versus insoluble, there's a difference. Okay, so soluble is going to be for instance, peaches. They have a high amount of soluble fiber, and that is what, when you have high cholesterol, soluble fiber actually gets into your bloodstream and helps reduce cholesterol. And it's you need soluble fiber. Insoluble does not get digested, and it gets digested, but it doesn't get absorbed in your body. It just passes through. So that doesn't have the same effect on obviously your cholesterol, but that's what helps it cleans you out. It cleans your intestines. It keeps you healthy and keeps things moving, because if things are not moving out, they're not coming off. If it's not coming out, not coming off. So fiber is very important. So like I said, track out MyFitnessPal. Low carb foods, high in fiber. Check it out. Avocados, berries, artichokes, psyllium, seed husks. There's some great supplements that you can do to add fiber. Like this is a great one. This is what I recommend. You can buy this on Amazon. I have this posted in the group. There's a link in the group that'll get you where to buy that on Amazon. But this can be added to smoothies. It could be added to a meal replacement. It could be added to, for instance, the AdvoCare meal replacement only has 5 grams of fiber. Sorry, it's kind of screwing up here, but 2 little teaspoons of this will give you 10 grams. Okay, so not a tablespoon, more of a teaspoon. Tablespoon's too much, but just teaspoons, and start with 1, and then you can work your way up. And then you can see the insoluble fiber, the list there. So it's things that you want to incorporate in your meal plan. Okay. All that said, our son Eli has some closing thoughts for you. Have a great day. Okay, guys, now we're on your supplement tip. All right, so we have fiber in the cleanse. Okay, and the theme of the week is digestion. So here we go. We have a few great products that can really help with that. And let's start with the cleanse and what that looks like. The Reds powder, it pairs really good with this psyllium husk. So the Reds powder does not have much for fiber. Okay. What's nice about the AdvoCare product line is they're kind of meant to complement each other. So a lot of people will add Reds to unflavored fiber, or they'll add this to, and this is the fiber from AdvoCare. It's super convenient. It comes in packets, but this is way cheaper. It's like cents for the serving. So and most people are really low on fiber, and this really helps up that, get you into that 25 to 35 range. So that's where that comes in. So the Reds powder is great, especially if you're carb backloading. It's hard to get fiber into your diet if you're carb backloading. So the Reds powder, it's a phytonutrient supplement. It's berry flavor. It tastes really good, but it has like all the phytonutrients and antioxidants that all the fruits and vegetables would have, minus the fructose, minus the sugar, minus the carbs. So you're able to consume that product, add some of this into it, and you can either shake it up or blend it up and have that with an omelet in the morning. And that's a great carb backloading breakfast. That's a one tip. But then, like I said in my previous tip, if it's not coming out, it's not coming off. So the cleanse can help you get back on track. I'll talk you through the process. You start 30 minutes before breakfast. I don't have the tablets with me, but 30 minutes before breakfast, you take the probiotic capsules. And then when you have breakfast, you have the fiber drink with breakfast. Okay. And then Omegaplex with dinner. So you're going to take fish oil with dinner. And then we're talking more about fish oil next week. And then the herbal cleanse capsules before bed. And it's important that you're on an empty stomach for that. And that's the 10-day cleanse. So it's not like a super scary program. You're still eating. You got to eat lean, eat clean. But you're not just eating and drinking supplements. You eat real food. Carb backloading works great with this. And these are some of the recommended foods that you should take a look at while you're on the cleanse. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions.
Ready, go.
Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the squat. Squat is a great exercise for hitting your quads, your glutes, your ham. But if you do your squats wrong, with wrong form, you can hit muscles you don't want, like your back, and that's when we get back trouble.
Yep.
So a good squat starts with feet shoulder width apart. And then going down, driving those knees forward. And with me, this isn't good form because I can't get my knee to drive forward. My ankle doesn't bend and get into dorsiflexion, so pointing back towards me. So I go on to plates so I can really get better knee drive forward. Regression to getting a better squat, you can do, and you don't have good ankle mobility. We'll start with a reverse heel lift lunge. So we're going back, driving that knee forward, and we're just going to hit that left leg 10 times. Really focusing on that drive, getting that quad engaged. And then so on and so forth, and hit that other one. And if that one's good for you, you can go right into the forward lunge if you have good range of motion. And that should be the start to helping get a good squat.